Okay, so welcome back to the channel, and we're continuing with building the Web Dynpro component for the leaf management system. And of course, we have created all the methods and we've also tested with some reports. And now in this part of the series of the video, we are going to create the Web Dynpro component. So the Web Dynpro component adds more graphical user interface to the interaction. So I'm going to show you how to create the Web Dynpro. Of course, Dynpro means dynamic programming. So I'm going to show you how to create the Web Dynpro in just a few steps. I'll be giving you all the steps and then we'll do it in the SAP GUI. So the first step is to create the Web Dynpro component. We use the transaction code SE80. So now in the step 2, we're going to define the component structure, and the component should have what we call the component controller, and there's going to be, for the views, you have the main view, which will be for navigation. So on the main view, there will be a view also to apply for leaf, that's the apply view, and there will also be an approve view, approve leaf. There will also be approve view, which is the approve leaf for manager to approve requests. Now that all the views are created and embedded, we are going to the third step. So the third step is to create the views inside the component. So the main view will have links to navigate to the apply for leaf page, and also we'll have link to the manager approval page, and also the apply leave. This is the view where employees can submit their leave requests, and also the approve leave. There's a view where the managers will approve the request. Okay, so this is what we are going to create next. Okay, so the navigation plug will do the following. From the main view, we are going to navigate to the apply leaf view. From the main view, we can also navigate to the approve leaf. So you are on the main view, you move from main view to apply leaf view. The apply leaf view, you're going to give it a plug name called to apply. And then also from the main view, you can navigate to the approve leaf view where the managers needs to approve the leaf requests. And then the plug name is going to be to app. So you are doing great so far. And then we are doing step 4. So the step 4 is to design the main view. So we're going to open the main view layout. We're going to be adding buttons, and you're going to be designing the layout. And of course, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Okay, so let's get started. So we can go over to SE transaction code SE80. So now this is my package that I created already. If you don't know how to create a package, leave a comment in the comment section. So here from the drop down, we're going to select the Web Dynpro component. Okay. So when we select this, you can give the name of the component that you want to call. So we are building a leaf management application. So let's give it a name. For example, we can call this, let's say ZZWD as Web Dynpro underscore leaf underscore management underscore 25. Okay, then hit on enter. It said this object does not exist, so do we want to create the object? Click on yes. So when we click on yes, we need to give it a description. So the description, we are going to give this leaf management system or application. Yeah, we can choose to continue. I'm going to save it to my package, which is the leaf management package. Then click on save. Victor leaf management app. Okay, this is my transport request. Confirm this. So the initial component structure that we can see here is that we have a component controller, we have the views, and we have the windows. Okay, of course, and a placeholder interface, this one. Now we can then move further to define the component structure. So now in the step 2, we're going to define the component structure, and the component should have what we call the component controller, and there's going to be, for the views, you have the main view, which will be for navigation. So on the main view, there will be a view also to apply for leaf, that's the apply view, and there will also be an approve view, approve leaf. There will also be approve view, which is the approve leaf for manager to approve requests. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to create the 3 views that we need, which is the main view, the apply leaf, and the approve leaf. So each view must be embedded into the main window. Okay. So let's create the main view. So you can right click on views and then click on create. Give it a name and a description. So we can enter the name here, main. Let's say main view underscore 25. And then the description will be main navigation view. Confirm this. Okay, so if you extend this, yeah, you need to do control save for it to refresh. Okay, yeah, then you can, yeah, just save it, and then we can see the main view here. Right now we'll then move further to create the apply leaf view. So the same way, right click on the views. So if you want to create views, just right click on views and give it a name. So the name will be apply leaf. So this will be where the employee will create the leaf request. Yeah, let's say underscore 25, just some unique ID, and give it a description. You can say leaf application view. So confirm this. So if you Control S, okay, we need to hit on enter first, then save. Yeah, so the apply leaf underscore 25 is there. Hit on enter and then click on Control S or save. Then we need to also create the view for the approve leaf view. So this is where the manager will go to approve the view, the request rather. So right click here, create, and we give it a name. Let's say approve underscore 25. So what will be the description? Manager approval view. So confirm. So hit on enter, then do a control save. Yeah, so the approve leaf also is here, and then we can embed the views into the main window. So actually we can bring this here this way. Okay, so we already have a main view, so we can delete this. Yeah, we can delete that. Okay, so we need to embed. So to embed, let's expand this windows and then double click on this. So let's expand this. Yeah, so to embed, you just drag these views here into the window. Let's see, you drag it here. See that the apply leaf is there. Click on this, drag it to the main window here, and then finally we drag the main view. Okay, so we can delete this main usage, delete this. Okay, so we have now embedded all the views into the window, and this will allow you to create navigation plugs between them. So navigation plugs simply means that when you are on the main window and you click on the button to apply for leaf, it will take you to the apply for leaf view page, and vice versa. You can go back, you can go forth and back. Okay, so the navigation with Web Dynpro does not work with the browser navigation. So you have to create the navigation links using the plugs. So let's see how this is done. Now that all the views are created and embedded, we are going to the third step. So the third step is to create the views inside the component. So the main view will have links to navigate to the apply for leaf page, and also we'll have link to the manager approval page, and also the apply leaf. This is the view where employees can submit their leave requests, and also the approve leave. There's a view where the managers will approve the request. Okay, so this is what we are going to create next. If you get stuck, if you have questions, please leave it in the comment section. Okay, so let's proceed now to create the navigation plugs. Okay, so the navigation plug will do the following. From the main view, we are going to navigate to the apply leaf view. From the main view, we can also navigate to the approve leaf. So you are on the main view, you move from main view to apply leaf view. The apply leaf view, you're going to give it a plug name called to apply. And then also from the main view, you can navigate to the approve leaf view where the managers needs to approve the leaf requests. And then the plug name is going to be to approve. Of course, I'm going to give unique IDs to this. All right, so let's go to main view. So double click on main view. Okay, before then we need to save whatever we did. So this is the main view. So from main view, we want to navigate to the apply leaf view, and this is called outbound plugs. Okay, so that means from main view you are moving to another view, so you need to add the plug name here. So the plug name is going to be go to apply leaf apply underscore leave. So I'll give a unique ID underscore 25. And what is going to be, we can say navigate to apply view. Another plug name from the main view, we can go to approve view. So approve leave underscore 25. And then we can say navigate to approve view. All right. So Control S, save this. And then we need to create outbound. Yeah. So this is what I just did. We have created the outbound plugs. So then we need to create inbound plugs. So inbound plugs means that from another view, you can come inside the main view. So we are in the main view, right? So from another view, you can come inside the main view using these plugs. So let's give it the name. So we expect inbound plugs from the approve leave page and the apply leave page of view. Okay. So let's go to apply leave. Double click here. So we are in the apply leave view for the inbound. So inbound, this is coming from the main view. So this is called inbound. So the outbound from the main view becomes inbound in the apply view. I hope you get it. Okay. So we can just say from main. Yeah. Okay. We can just say from main and then from main navigation. So the only inbound that is coming, the only navigation we get to the apply leave is from the main view. So let's say from main view. Okay. So let's click on save. Then we can also go to approve leave. Let me copy this. Can also go to the approve leave, right? Then go to the inbound plugs and say from main view also. So this is from main view navigation. Okay. So click on enter, Control S and save this. So the approve leave is saved. Now we need to go to the window and then create the links, the navigation links in the window. So you could see the plugs that we created embedded already. So you see the apply leave 25 view. So it's getting inbound from the main view. The approve leave 25 is getting inbound plug from the main view. And for the main view, we have two outbound plugs, which is the apply leave 25 and approve leave 25. So what this means is that when you are in the main view, you can navigate to two views. And when you are in the approve view gets navigation links from the main view, apply leave gets navigation from the main view. Okay, I hope it's not confusing, right? It's not confusing. So if you are confused, just listen to it again and look at the diagram. It will make sense. Of course, we can set this main as default. Just right click and say set as default. So main view has been set as default. Yeah. So when we extend this, we need to create navigation links in the window. So extend this, right click on the leave apply and then select create navigation link. Okay. So the start view is the main view and the outbound plug is apply leave. So the destination view, remember we're in the main view, so the destination view will be what? The apply leave. So we are moving from the main view to the apply leave. So let's see apply leave, this one, and then automatically it fill the inbound plug to be from main view. Okay, so let's confirm this. So navigation link was created and then do the same thing for the second link. So right click, create navigation link. So remember, we are aware this is the main view. So we are in the main view and then there's, let's say, a button that will take you to the approve leave. So what's our destination? Our destination is what? The approve leave. So destination view will be approve leave. So this is approve leave. Confirm this. And automatically the inbound plug will be from main view. So we are going to approve leave, which is the destination, and from where? From the main view. Okay, so once that is done, let's just Control S and save whatever we have done so far. So our navigation links has now been created. So let's go to step 4. Step number 4. If you have followed so far, you are doing great. So keep patient and watch to the very end and see what happens. Okay, so we have about 8 steps to go. So you are halfway there. All right, so you are doing great so far, and then we are doing step 4. So the step 4 is to design the main view. So we're going to open the main view layout. We're going to be adding buttons and we're going to be designing the layout. Okay, so let's get started. So the main view, double click on the main view. So this is your layout. This is layout right here. And this is your canvas that you will be designing the UI. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is to add UI elements. But then I want to add an image. I want to add an image to the UI, which I already created. So to do that, let's right click. Oh, I could add the image later. Let's go on with the real stuff first. Okay, so now let's add the buttons. This is the main view. We need button for apply leave and then button for the manager approval. So to add the buttons, you could right click here and say insert element. So here we can give it an ID. We can say button apply. I'll give it a unique ID. Let's call 25. And then you select button from here. Okay, the type is button and confirm. So here you can go to the properties section and we can add the text, look for text. And what do we want to show on the button? We can say apply for leave. Okay, hit on the enter button, control save, and then your button is out here. You can see apply for leave right here. And let's add the second button. Of course, we could change the flow layout to be matrix, but let's add the second button and then see how the behavior of the layout happens with different types of layout. So let's right click one more time, insert element, and then we can add the button to approve, button underscore approve underscore 25, a unique ID for myself, and select button from the drop down list, confirm this, and we need to add the text. And what should be our text? Let's say manager approvals, or we can just say approve leave, right? Click on enter, control save, and then you see it right here. So if you right click on the container, you'll see the flow layout is the layout is flow layout. Okay, so the matrix layout, will give it some space. Yeah, let's use the matrix layout. Okay, all right. So if you need more space, you can add more space to this, but this should be okay for now. So now we need to create actions for the button. So when the button is pressed, an action is supposed to happen. So we go to the actions tab of the main view. So we're in the main view and this is the actions tab. Okay, so we need to create actions for the buttons. So the first action is to navigate to the apply leave page. So we can call the name nav, that's navigate underscore to apply. Let me put the unique ID as long as the length permits. So I'll give it a description and say navigate to apply leave view. So this is the action. So when someone clicks on the apply leave button, it navigates to the apply leave view, then which will be triggered by the button, of course. Save this, click on enter. Yep. So another navigation that will happen on another action is the navigate to, let's say, approve underscore 25. So let's call this navigate to approve leave view, right? Hit on enter and then control save. Okay, so now we need to implement the method for these actions. Okay, that's what we are going to do now. So we can go to the methods tab here of the main view. So you could see in the method on action nav to apply, on action nav to approve. So we need to implement the method. So you just double click on this. So it gives you access to the method signature. So you can see right below here you can enter the code. And so we're going to enter this code, webdyn this fire to apply plug, and just control save. So this is what is going to be the action that will be performed when the button is pressed. Then likewise, we can go back a little, go to the approve, double click on this, get the method signature. Okay, so we'll enter the method here. So fire to approve plug, control S. Just save this. Remember, I've not yet activated any of the objects, because if you have to activate without filling some of the properties and the fields, then you're going to get syntax errors or inconsistencies. All right, so now we can activate now actually. So let's check Ctrl F2. So, we got some errors here. So it says the methods are unknown or protected. Yeah, okay. The error could be from this name. Yeah, so not just to apply. Yeah, so let me copy this. Let's go to the methods one more time. Apply. Let's replace this right here. Save and check. Yeah, so one is gone. I left it one. Yeah, so the plug you called has to have the same name with what we defined. Okay, so the second plug name is approve leaf 25. Copy this. Go to the methods. Yeah, go to the action and then double click on that. So let's change this one, approve leaf, Ctrl S, so you can see very well. Okay, so let's do syntax check one more time, Ctrl F2. Yeah, so now there is no errors found. So the plug names, so apply leaf underscore 25. So when we want to define the methods, we fire that plug. So we wd underscore this, fire underscore the name of the outbound plug underscore plg. Okay, so if this is different, you get the errors that we got earlier. Okay, so we're going to pause here for now, and we are going to continue later. And in the next segment, we are going to create the apply, or we're going to design the apply leaf view page, where the user can enter employee ID, the type of the leave, the start date, the end date, and the reason for the leave, the submit button. Of course, all this will be covered in the next video. Yeah, I think this is a good place to pause, take some water, breathe in. And then in the next video, we are going to look at how to design the apply leaf view. So this is the view where the user will enter the employee ID, the leave type, the start date, the end date, the type, and then of course the submit button. So see you in the next video. Take some break and come back and continue.